Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It is 12 p.m. in Augusta, Georgia, and I hope everyone is having a lovely and fantastic Tuesday. Okay, I came on here to share with you guys the top topics that I found in my email, as well as to let you guys know the inspiration for today, and of course, the poem by Nikki Giovanni. Guys, there are 7 rules to life, okay? There are 7 rules to life. Number one, you got to make peace with your past so it doesn't affect the future and the present you, okay? You can't live in the past. You can't look in the back of your mirror. You can't do all those things in your mind and in your heart and in your soul because once you're in the present moment, you're in the present time, life, it gets a little better. It gets a little smoother and you can maneuver, you know, that pain and that hurt better. What others think of you is none of your business. That's number two. What others think of you is none of your business. Don't compare yourself. Don't judge. Don't judge yourself because you don't have like the next person because God's timing is the perfect time. Okay? What others think of you and they put on you, if you really think about it, if they're not doing it in private and they're doing it in public, it's about them. It's not about you. Be the bigger person. Number three, time heals almost everything. Give it time. I lost my mother when I was 9. She lost her mother when she was 13 or 14. Um, so you have a lot of pain. And I'm coming from experience because I'm telling you mine. At the same time, you can heal, you can grow, you can learn to evolve into something better. And that's what those affirmations are about, guys. They really are. Um, you have to think, you know, there's the little kid in you, then there's that teenager that didn't, revengeful. And when you're an adult, you want to be able to be at peace with who and what you are, no matter who comes along and throws obstacles at you. Number four, don't compare your life to others. Don't judge them. You have no idea what their journey is about. And that covers most of what I said, right? Number five, it's all right not to know all the answers. They will come to you when you least expect it. Number six, you are in charge of your happiness, not me, not no one else around you. You can draw on that, but if you can't be comfortable in your own skin by yourself, then you're not in charge of your happiness. Don't look for it from outside things. There's different love languages. Be happy with yourself. Number seven, smile. You don't own all the problems in the world. I'm learning that one. That one is a hard one, even for me to this day. Yeah, yeah. You got to surround yourself with people who empower you, believe, support, uplift, motivate, and appreciate. Okay? So, to wrap all of that up, I am saying this, guys: spend less time impressing others and more time impressing yourself. Climb a mountain so you can see the world, not so that the world can see you. My affirmation for today is I can do anything I put my mind to. I am grateful for all that I have, and I appreciate the path that God has put me on. Amen. Today is by Nikki Giovanni. Don't you just love the color, guys? The color is everything to me. And thank you again, my hubby. for all 6 books. Oh, guys, I forgot. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh, this is like everything is 6 books, guys. It's 6 books. I'm reading from this one today, right? But I'm just getting the collection, baby. I'm just getting the collection. I don't know if I'm going to be reading from all of them. And that's what happens when you do live TV. I'm not even going to cut that out, okay? Because it's life. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And he was like, "Oh, you done read so much so bad." Yeah, baby, yeah. It's uplifting, brings that advocate out of you. I want to change the world, okay? A little bit at a time. A little bit at a time in your own way. Yep, yep. Today poem, guys, is called I Am a Mirror. I am a mirror. I reflect the grace of my mother, the tenacity of my grandmother, the patience of my grandfather, the sweat of my great grandmother, the hope of my great grandfather, the songs of my ancestors, the prayers of those on the auction block, the bravery of those in the middle passage. I reflect the strengths of my people, and for that alone, I am loved. You guys have a great day. Be blessed, and as always, be bold and be beautiful. No, the topics, right? The topics that you guys also came here for, right? Let's see, let's see. I just got emotional and just lost my train of thought, guys. I was like, "Oh, that I didn't read that one. I should have read that one before. But here we go, guys. These are the 5 topics of the day. Okay. Wrong one. Okay, okay. 5 things, guys. Tuesday, the 6th, 2024. I don't know if you guys really want to know. I don't even know if anyone has a landline phone. But phone companies are shifting away from copper landlines in a sweeping move that will most likely impact people over the age of 65 and small business owners. Consumers who love their landlines will eventually have to decide whether to hang up on their service or potentially face higher costs. So you might want to get up on this speed of that. The presidential race. I'm Democrat, but let's talk about that later. Okay. Former President Donald Trump on Monday argued the Supreme Court to keep his name on Colorado's 2024 ballot, accusing his challengers of pursuing an anti democratic legal case against him. This comes as the High Court is set to hear arguments Thursday on whether to disqualify Trump from office because of the January 6, 2021 insurrection. Colorado's top court previously concluded the 14th Amendment's insurrection ban applies to Trump, therefore making him ineligible for office. According to a CNN poll, views of Trump's efforts to remain president following the 2020 election remain effectively unchanged. Since the public hearings on his role in the Capitol riot, 45% say he acted illegally, 32% say unethically, and 23% that he did nothing wrong at all. Okay. Number 2, immigration. A major bipartisan border deal and foreign aid package appears to on track to fail in the Senate later this week amid relentless attacks from former President Trump and top House Republicans. Stay on just off, huh? The grim odds facing the bill have also put aid to Ukraine and Israel, two key U.S. allies, in jeopardy. Speaker Mike Johnson said that the House will vote this week on a standalone bill providing aid for Israel, ratcheting up pressure on senators to abandon their efforts to keep Israel aid linked with other issues, including the crisis at the U.S. southern border. But President Joe Biden would veto a standalone aid package for Israel, the White House said, calling the bill a cynical political maneuver. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm just off today, guys. I am so sorry. Inside, I'm crying. That poem really touched me. Inside, I'm crying. I'm trying not to cry. Uh, but I'm going to get through this. Number three, the royal family. King Charles III has been diagnosed with a form of cancer. Praying for you and praying for the country singer as well. Buckingham Palace announced the news comes a week after the 75-year-old British monarch left a London hospital following a separate procedure for an enlarged prostate. Charles' diagnosis was caught early. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, that's Sunak, Sunak, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, said today as he wished the king a speedy recovery. The exact type of cancer has not been revealed, and no further details are expected at this stage. Prince William's Charles' son and hot heir to the throne, and Queen Camilla are expected to take on more public duties to account for Charles' absence. Number four, Senator of State Anthony Blinken is back in the Middle East as global officials work to ensure the Israel Hamas war does not escalate into a wider conflict. On Monday, Blinken met with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to discuss regional coordination on ending the war in Gaza, as well as plans for the war torn strike once the fighting ends. On the ground, Israel's defense minister says Hamas leadership is on the run, but a spokesperson for the militant group said its fighters were still operating in all areas of the enclave. The latest violence has caused more than 1,200 deaths in Israel and nearly 27,500 in Gaza as of Monday, according to authorities on both sides, praying for everyone. Number five, space tourism. Virgin Galactica is grounded after a small part detached from a vehicle on its latest space tourism flight. The company said the loss of the part, called an alignment pin, did not impact the safety of its sixth commercial mission that launched in late January. Virgin Galactic said it will work alongside the FAA, which licenses commercial rocket launches on a review of the issue. The FAA said in a statement that it will carry out a mishap investigation and that the agency must approve Virgin Galactic's final report, including the corrective actions before the company can return to flight. Virgin Galactic said it will remedy the issues as it eyes another launch in the second quarter of 2024. So, the breakfast browse, people are talking about these. You can join in as well. The Super Bowl ticket prices have dropped, but they still cost a fortune. Tickets to this year's game remain the most expensive on record, with the average purchase price at, I'm sorry, with the average purchase price currently at $9,850. Okay. Paris Jackson covered up 80 tattoos for the Grammys. Paris Jackson, the daughter of Michael Jackson, had all 80 of her tattoos expertly covered for the 66th annual Grammy Awards. Guys, I'm going to go back to this because I want to see the photos, okay? Group of middle school employee wins 1 million Powerball jackpot. A group of employees at a Kentucky middle school said they plan a permanent set of Powerball numbers since 2019. It finally paid off. They played a permanent set of Powerball numbers since 2019. Should there be a category 6 for hurricanes? The idea of adding a category 6 to the Simpson scale has been discussed for years. Read why scientists are advocating for the change. This one right here, guys, I was like, wow. Snap to cut around 500 jobs. The parent company of Snapchat is the latest tech company to experience a fresh round of job cuts this year. So, guys, be prepared. Okay, yes, Toby Keith. In remembrance of Toby Keith. Country singer Toby Keith died Monday after a battle with stomach cancer. He was 62 years old. He fought his fight with grace and courage. A statement posted for Keith's website said, Keith is known for hits including Red Solo Cup and I Want to Talk About Me. His 22 song courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, the Angry American, released in the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, made him a household name. Mm-hmm. You guys, this, you can't see it. Okay, I have to stop my thing and present again. Gorgeous, gorgeous either way, gorgeous either way. Paris Jackson was a blank canvas on the red carpet after her makeup artist spent 2 hours camouflaging her 80 tattoos shown on the right. I think she's gorgeous either way. Beautiful, beautiful. Even the hair. Love the purse. And the dresses are gorgeous. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to talk too much about that because she's stunning, beautiful. And again, I have tattoos, but I do understand the respect of covering them up for certain things. So, but we're all human. We all have our own right to do what we want to do, right? I don't think there was no major issue for her covering them up. But the way. You guys take care. Thank you for spending time with me. This was a little bit longer than most, but I hope that you enjoy. Thank you for watching, for subscribing. Um, Again, like, share, and subscribe to Entrepreneurial Empire. We will be coming up with more interviews coming soon. So you guys take care. And as always, be bold, be beautiful, and be blessed. Uh, the reason that I kind of got emotional, guys, before I get off here with the poem is because I've always believed, our ancestors are in our DNA. We have entrepreneurship just thriving through us. Our ancestors, was barbers, hairstylists in their homes. That's what they started out in because we was, 66, and before, So to understand the meaning behind that poem was really, really touching. Because like I said, my aunt sold Avon. Uh, my cousin was a model. We have that in us. My great great grandparents, they had their barbershops and they owned stores, and you know, we gave to the people because that's what life is all about, right? You don't just hold it for yourself or for your family; it's for the world to share. So you guys take care.